Aw, shit. What's up? Good morning, noon, or night, whatever, when you're watching this. Look at that stupid ass self driving car in front of us. Oh, yeah. So they can't be completely driverless anymore. They got their permit for that revoked. That's a little Jaguar. That's a Waymo. So it's driving itself right now, but it's not. There's a person in there, like a physical human being in there watching. That cruise one, they got in some trouble because they were fully automated, no driver, and they were doing Uber or something similar, some kind of ride share. And the cars were causing problems and traffic and hurting people. So that's been suspended for the moment, which I'm cool with because I find them creepy, to be honest with you. It's weird. I don't care for it. So I did a community post a little while ago. If you want to read about that, I could try to find the article. But anyway, progressive as the city of San Francisco is where I'm at right now, they got enough negative feedback that those electric cars have been set back, I guess you would say. They're still around, obviously. You just saw one, but there's another one on the left side of the screen. They're still everywhere, but they're just not as prevalent currently. Which, like I said, I'm good with. What else? It's been a minute. I got my truck back. Truck been gone for 2 weeks. I've been slip seating, which sucked. I didn't like slip seating at all, having to pack in and out everything every morning and not knowing if I'm going to be driving something that's been maintained very well or some rat trap piece of crap that gets tossed around and going to smell terrible and be full of garbage, anxiety inducing. So getting my own rides back is a big positive to me. Great mindset. The bar is still in full effect. We ain't going to talk about it yet, but the sponsorship for the bar might be opening soon. If you're interested, daycab82 at Gmail. Let me know, and we will start taking bids on official sponsorship of the bar probably later this month, uh, depending on some details we're trying to work out. Man, this thing steers nice now. I got a new steering box, new steering column, new power steering pump, and lines. So pretty much everything. I don't know if the Pitman arm is new or not. Honestly, they might have reused it. And the drag link's still stock. They didn't switch that out. But from the box to the wheel, except the wheel itself is new, and I have power steering again, man. I love it. I kind of it's one of the things where it was going out slowly. It's got the valving in there. I cannot remember the technical term for it. Where at low speeds you get a lot more assistance in the steering, and at high speeds it backs off a little to give you feel in the road. Well, it was pretty much stuck in the high speed uh, position. So backing and maneuvering on surface streets, which I do quite frequently, I was getting an arm workout, but it happened slowly, so I really didn't notice it. And I kind of did, but I didn't really want to lose my truck, and I just kept putting it off. And then I was gone for a couple days, and a new guy, uh, new to the company, I don't know about new to driving. He's new to driving too. Used my truck, which is fine because I don't own it, right? I mean, they can give it to whoever they want. And he took it to the shop and said it didn't have any power steering because he's only driven brand new stuff. And they said, well, it technically has power steering, but you're right, the valving's messed up. So they red tagged it and sent it out to a Freightliner shop in the South Bay or in the Valley somewhere. And of course, the parts were back ordered because that's the world we live in now. So it sat for a week there, and then the parts got in, and of course that took a couple days for them to get around to installing, and they finally did. So yesterday, I was driving a loaner or slip seat, a different truck, spare truck, and I got a text message from the office that said, "Hey, I got good news for you. Come see me when you get back today." I said, "All right." Is it really good news? It's probably not. It's generally not good news, right? Like I kind of just like to come and go. I don't spend a lot of time in any office type setting. It's not for me. But I went in there, right? And he goes, "Hey, go look around the corner over there. My truck's back." I said, "Cool." Still, I was kind of afraid I wasn't going to get it because we are at 412,000 miles. So it's kind of getting about that time. Plus, I'm sure you've heard California's getting these stupid, completely unattainable mandates going on, start getting rid of diesels in general. So I was a little afraid that the cost would outweigh what they felt like investing in it, and I would get stuck in one of the newer trucks, which sounds cool because it's new, but they're all automatics, and that's not really for me. I just prefer having the old wiggly stick. And, this truck and I have a little history now. Like, I'm used to it. I got kind of set up how I want, so I was glad it came back, and I get to use it for the foreseeable future. So, pretty cool. All right, we're almost, we're airborne currently. Not airborne. We are not at ground level, but we're not officially to the bridge. I'm going to take the lower deck of the Oakland SF Bay Bridge because I'm headed over to the Port of Oakland. We'll see. It looks like a nice day. We'll see what the water looks like in a second here. I don't know. It's fun. YouTube's funny, man. If you miss 48 hours of it, you feel like you missed an eternity. But if you miss a couple weeks, you really didn't miss much at all, because it's basically the same thing over and over. The names might change a little bit, but it's kind of the same. You get some new stuff once in a while, and big changes in the industry and everything. Look at that. It's like glass out there. It's beautiful. That water, gorgeous. So I don't know. I've been around. You see me in the comments and the chats and StreamYards and whatnot. But as far as making videos, I just haven't. I don't know. I haven't had my mount. My mount's in the truck. I haven't had a whole lot to talk about. So here we are. Bridge thought. Oh, hope everyone's doing all right. I don't have anything too amazing. Any big news other than stuff I just talked about. And I'm really excited about that steering. This is amazing. Like, it's just floating. That's great. Probably going to lose the forearms I built up over the last couple months, though. That's all right. Hit the gym. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So, what else? Fuel prices are ridiculous and through the roof. No one seems to be mad about that anymore. Have you noticed that a couple years ago when they skyrocketed and they kind of said it was because of the pandemic, even though I don't think that was true, they, prices went from, at least here, we're averaging high twos to low threes, depending where you're at. To all of a sudden it was like $6 and people were ready to like revolt, and then drop back down at some point to like $4, and then back up. We're in the fives here again, at least in this part of California. And it seems like the fight's at everyone. Well, at least it's not 6. Well, yeah, but that's true. Everyone knows it could be 3. Like, there are places it is 3. It's funny how that works. People just get used to stuff, I guess, or I don't know. They're just busy with their lives. I feel it. I definitely feel that cost. That's putting an impact on my budget and makes me consider going places. But I guess other people, you got more money than you know what to do with, and fuel could hit $9 a gallon and it wouldn't bother you. Good on you, I guess. You're making better decisions than I am. Hold on, we're about to get there. That's Yerba Buena Island, also known as Treasure Island. Yerba Buena is the natural island you can see, and Treasure Island is man-made. It was an addition for the World's Fair, and then it was a military base, and then it was military housing, and now it's, I don't know, there's a bunch of tech companies out there. Oracle. Tunnel vision, there it is. Now we got to the tunnel. Well lit today. Those lights, I don't know if they're on a timer or sensor. Sometimes they're on, sometimes they're off. I don't know. Not a tunnel engineer. I probably should have been. Better benefits being a tunnel engineer. Anyway, that's about it. So, thanks for watching. Hit buttons, thumbs and bells and whatever you got to do. And, I'll try to get back in the rhythm of doing these a little more often, because they're kind of fun. And once in a while, I actually have something meaningful to say. And by once in a while, I'm going to say like 8 to 12% of the time. The rest is just this. So if you're new to the channel, you've pretty much just seen what it's all about, with rare exceptions where there's like something relevant. Anyways, all right. Thanks for watching. Be safe. And if you're watching this on Thursday when I'm filming it, recording, filming. Happy Friday to you. Have a great weekend. We'll be back next week with some more, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Seems how I feel. There's no rhyme or reason to this channel at all. All right, later.